Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl G Vanity here with another video. So today I am doing a story time while I do my makeup for you guys. This makeup is just like a bronze fall glam. Since it's fall, I'm thinking about just doing a whole fall like lookbook or makeup tutorials based and stuff like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. And based on the title, you guys already know what the story time will be about. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I don't want to keep you much longer. So enjoy the video. It's gonna just straight up start. And I'm sorry because my storytelling is whack. And like I said in the video, if I do get the pictures, I will try to input the pictures on the screen somewhere when I do tell the story. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And I will see you guys in the next video. I know I said in my last video that I did not really like this subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Well, it's not that I don't like it. It's just that the pigment doesn't show. You have to add a lot, and there's a lot of fallout, you guys. It's really OD, so that's one reason why I don't like it. But I'm gonna be using this palette today because it has like some of the colors that I really want to use for today's video. So for today's video, I'm going for like a fall look again, but this time using browns and like a little bit of a shimmer. Well, kind of like last time, but this time I'm using like brown shimmers and stuff like that. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, and I primed my lids. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying my eyeshadow. You guys, so today's video is different because I'm not doing a voiceover. I'm actually talking in my video, and I'm actually doing a story time for you guys. So it's a little bit of sad. The story time is sad because it's something that had happened to me when I was little. But based on the title, you guys already see, or well, you guys can tell what the story time is. So that's what I'll be talking about today with you guys while I get ready. It's kind of like a get ready with me, but like / story time. And now I will be packing on the color All Star on top of the color Fudge, and I'm just gonna pack it on with one brush again, and then I'm gonna use another brush just to blend all that out. So this story time is when I burned down my house, and I'm gonna try to tell you guys everything that I remember from when it happened. I was really young. And that's when I was living in Haiti. I was born in Haiti, if you guys didn't know. Also, with that being said, if you guys want a get to know me video, let me know. I'm gonna put up a poll question, so make sure you guys answer the question so I can know if you guys want that kind of video from me, so I could just tell you guys a little bit more about myself. But it was, I believe, 2002. I was 5 years old, and all I remember is really like, well, if you're from the Caribbean, you know that like your parents don't have a problem with like leaving you alone and stuff like that at the house. Even it doesn't matter what age. Well, I guess there's an age, but I was 5, so that was good enough. So it's not like you need a babysitter at that age, around that time, whatever. So there was nobody at the house. It was only me and my older brother. And we slept in a room together, and we had bunk beds. Before I continue, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the color Rowdy from the same palette, and I'm just gonna apply that on the outer corner parts of my eyes, and I'm just gonna pack it on and then blend it out also. So yeah, it was me and my brother at the house at that time. Nobody else was home. My mom went to work. My dad was on his way to like another place, like the village or however you want to call it. My sisters weren't home. My older brother was not home. It was just me and my brother, and we slept in bunk beds. Like I said, slept on the bottom. I slept on the top, and there was nobody home. We were young. And I remember that I took a candle. I was looking for my shoes that were under the bed, you guys, and I had a candle. There was a towel hanging from the bed, and you guys could just guess what happened from there, you guys. It was just chaos, and it was really terrible. I'm gonna try to get some pictures from my parents' house so I could show you guys and post it on here. So if I do get the pictures, then I will insert the pictures on the screen. If not, Sorry. But I know that we did have some pictures, so I'm gonna have to go to my parents' house to check to see if we still have those pictures there. Then I probably could just insert them for you guys in the video so you guys could see. So hopefully I could get them. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the color Adorn, and it's a really like pretty, like nice color. Like it's like a shimmer, it's a shimmer color. I'm gonna go ahead and just dip my brush in there. Oh my god, so much fallout. That's why I hate it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that onto my lid. You guys see like how nice that color is. I am gonna spray after I'm done applying it on both my eyes. I'm gonna spray my brush just a little bit so I could pick up a little bit more pigment, so I don't have any spaces in between the shadow. I'm just applying that on my lid. It's such a pretty color. So I went ahead and I applied my lashes. Now I'm gonna just prep my skin for foundation. To prep my skin for foundation before I continue, I'm just gonna use the mineral face shield from Reposage. I used this in my last video, and I'm also gonna use the Professional Pore Primer from Benefit. If you could focus, and then I'm gonna just use some serum to prep my face with. Now you guys, to continue with my story. Like I was saying, so I had a candle in my hand, and I went under the bed to look for my shoes that was under there, and there was a towel hanging from the bed. And I'm young, so I'm not paying attention to that. And mind you, my brother is sleeping in the bed. And so while I'm down there looking for my shoes, the towel caught on fire because it was hanging, and I had a candle in my hand looking under the bed for my shoes. So the towel caught on fire, and it at first, like, it was like okay, but then it started to get really out of control. And the first thing I thought about was waking my brother up because he was sleeping, and I don't want him to get hurt, of course. So I like slapped him. He did not wake up. I like did everything. This nigga did not wake up. So I punched him right in the head. Bow. Like, son, I was like, you need to wake the fuck up because the house is burning. So I'm like, all right. So I punched him right in the head, and he woke up, and then he was shocked, and he had like the little drops from the towel dropped on his arm from the fire. So he had like a little burn mark from the towel that dripped on him. But thank God it was nothing major. And luckily also, everybody's houses, if you're from the Caribbean, you know this, like, people's houses are close by, it's close to you. So, like, and our uncle lived, like, literally right next door to us. So we went straight to our uncle's house, panicking. Well, the first thing we tried to do was we tried to put the fire out with water. Small amounts of water, you guys. And that's the worst thing to do in any situation like that. But we're kids and we don't know, so we thought we was gonna put the fire out. So right when we threw that water at the fire, the fire just boom, like it just exploded, became bigger, and I was just like, okay, so we need to get out of here. We went to our uncle's house, and then our uncle called our parents. And the crazy thing about this whole situation is that they called an ambulance, right? I'm putting quotation marks because this is Haiti, mind you. They called an ambulance, and I'm just gonna go forward a little bit. By the time the ambulance came to us, the house was already burnt and gone. Like, that's how long that the the firefighters came. So we called we called the ambulance, not the ambulance. We called the fire people. And when they came, the fire was already like almost out, and it already burnt the whole house. So it was kind of like, it was no point, you know what I'm saying? So that was a dub. To conceal, you guys, I'm gonna just use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of the color Cool Tan, just to add a little bit more like brightness under my eyes. So yeah, so once we went to our uncle's house, and he called our parents and stuff stuff like that. And I was really sick because I think it was shock. I was just so shocked that like my eyes like rolled in the back of my head. Like I had to go to the hospital. And once my dad came, my dad thought that we were still in the house because he saw inside and he saw the bed and there was a pillow there. So he thought that that was one of us. So he went in there to get us, but thank God nothing happened to him either. And then they got him out on time. And the whole house burned, you guys. And it was my fault because I was looking for my stupid shoes and with a candle. And that's how it ended up happening. Like I said, if I had some pictures, I'm gonna get the pictures from my parents' house and I'm gonna try to just show you guys some of the damage, some of the pictures, you know, depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, but from then, like, fire is like something that I am terrified of, you guys. Like, I'm terrified of fire. Like, I'm scared of fire. Especially now that I live by myself. I check my stove like 20,000 times a day. I make sure if I'm leaving the house, especially when I'm leaving the house, I always check. It's like an OCD thing now. Like, even if I leave the house or go to bed, sometimes I get up from bed just to go check. Maybe like I didn't, you know, like it's just a thing in the back of my mind. Maybe I didn't turn the fire off or something. So now I always have to go and see if the stove is off. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face a little bit with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray before I blend out my concealer, just to get the moisture in there. It will help blend easier. And I'm just using a brush to blend out my concealer. So yeah, you guys, and then I ended up going to the hospital. I was in the hospital for a while. I was really sick and traumatized, and it was just crazy. So the whole house burned, and thank God, you know, my dad was able to rebuild the house in the same spot. So right now the house is all rebuilt. Like, he built a 2-story house. So that just, you know, that came out of that. It's still sad till this day, but you know, God like blessed us and blessed my parents and stuff to be able to build a bigger house on that property. So now they're actually in the process of building a bigger house, which is good. But, and then after that happened, I had moved to like the village with my dad. And yeah, you guys, so I feel like I'm missing a lot of the story, but I don't really like talking about it and stuff. So it's kind of like a thing. Like, I kind of like, it makes me sick. Like, really, truthfully. So that's a part of the story that happened. Like I said before, if I could get some pictures, I will try to put them over here to show you guys. So that was the story time of how when my house got caught on fire. If you guys have any similar experiences, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to read about them, because that should traumatize me. And I'm still traumatized to this day. I'm scared of fire. Like, I don't want to be near it. I don't, like, it's just scary, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if I was ever to be in that situation ever again, I would just be stuck. Like, I wouldn't know what to do, because I would just be, like, in shock, you know? And I've lived, like, where my parents live right now, there's always fire, like, going on around in that apartment complex. So, like, I'd be like, oh, sus. Like, I'd be scared as hell. So, this is just, yeah, what happened to me. Some of the things that happened to me when I was a kid. And mind you, like I said, I was only 5 years old, you guys. So, yeah. If you guys, like, this story time was kind of short because I didn't really, like, want to talk about it. And I don't remember all the details. But if you guys, you know, like the story time, let me know if I should do more. I'll be more comfortable next time to do more. So don't forget to let me know if you guys have, you know, any like things similar that has happened to you or someone that you know, and how did you take it, and what was the outcome of that, you know? Because I would really like to know, because that's something that I have to live with every day, and it just makes me scared to do certain stuff, and it's just what happened. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for tuning in with me and listening to my whack story time. It was a story time, but I don't really know how to explain myself, so sorry. It was like really whack, but I'll try my best next time. So don't forget to comment letting me know about your experiences, if you've ever been through something like that, or worse or less. I would love to read the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you made it this far, because you might as well subscribe since you're here now. And also hit the notification bell button that is next to the subscribe button, so you guys can receive my videos when I post. And thank you guys again so much for tuning in with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.